Okay, Taurus. This is Damien with HK Readings, Healing Culture Tarot, and I'm here to do your weekly, which will also be your what do they think of you for the month of July, okay? Um, I just want to say, I don't know how you got well, I know exactly how you got someone feeling right now, but geez, like, I got these cards out and I was getting such strong messages, and as I was continuing to shuffle to pull more cards, like, 10 cards would drop. And then I'd pick them up and I'd be like, okay. And then like 10, 15 more cards would drop and I'd be like, oh. But it was basically one of those things where, I was just like, if I need to pull any more cards, I'll just go ahead and pull it on camera and get this thing going because there's just so much to get into, like energy I just need to get off right now. Oh, my stomach is turning. Oh, Lord. I don't know what's going on, Taurus. Too much. Obsidian. So we got Anandalite crowning, number 25, and we've got Carolite, number 50. This is clearly how this person's feeling. Like they're about to shit their heart out of their ass. But, just crowning how they see you, Taurus. This is someone who definitely sees you as a beacon of light, sees you as very intuitive, very wise, very spiritual. This is someone who sees that, you're on your path and like it's very self-created. You inspire them, you motivate them, you move them. You really, really speak to them on levels that they didn't know existed, or they were always, just too maybe fearful of afraid to explore. Like, how you can find the answers within yourself and not have to look to another and just and literally practice what you preach. Like for those of you who are mystics, those of you who are light workers, very spiritual beings, this is someone who I think, because y'all had stuff popping out like the Eight of Cups, the Five of Swords, all this. And, I sense that there was conflict already, but just seeing that kind of makes me feel like it drives with this point. There may have even been conflict over like their level of respect for what you do spiritually in the past, this person you were dealing with, and or you still may be dealing with. And those things may have stopped. Like that's something that you remember, right? That they would always just kind of down it, bash it, this, that, and the other, and now it's kind of like they see you living like as the epitome of what you would say and do back then. Like they would see like, okay, so this person would say all this hippy dippy shit or this and that, and here they are out here healing themselves. Here they are out here growing. Like they did that. Yeah, they would always talk about karma and this and that and tell me about the people that I would hang out with and how they didn't have my best interest in heart. And you were probably laying out prime examples of, what would happen in situations if they continue, because you were that person who really, extended a lot and tried to be, this person's everything, their light, right? And it wasn't until now that they see those things come into fruition and they're like, damn. It just wasn't until now that they see all of these things that they tried to downplay before. Okay? That's definitely what's going on. You've healed them tremendously. Okay? You've healed them tremendously. All these messages are really, really blending together. After Anandalite and Carolite, we've got Impatience and Recovery. Then we've got the Star Reverse, the Two of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. So this is all within the story. But they definitely see you as someone who helps heal them in ways that they never thought possible. The realizations and understandings that they're coming to now is just, it's profound. It's astronomical. They didn't even know it. And right now, I feel like, this is someone who has clearly lost you, and they're scrambling, trying to get back to you, trying to regain the key to your heart, trying to recover lost love, trying to pick up pieces and put them back together. And I feel like the impatience comes because they feel as though they're running out of time here. And you know how I saw these cards run together? Like from impatience to recovery, like we see that. And then we get down here and we've got the same thing, basically. in the Fountain Tarot with the Star reversed, the Two of Wands, and then the Ace of Wands. They feel like, they're running out of time, and the window is closing, not even slowly but surely, on an opportunity that they see as a beacon of light. That's you. We've been talking about lights all this time. That's you, boo. That's how they see you. And with it in reverse, it's just like that light is dwindling away. And with the Two of Wands here to the Ace of Wands, they see that you have all of these shining, glorious opportunities before you. If they don't see it, they feel it, they sense it. If this person has never been intuitive a day in their life, I'm just being silly because they have, but if this person ain't never been intuitive a day in their life, they are today, they are now, like, the shit they are picking up on, because, Taurus, I don't feel like you're letting everything out of the bag here. I really don't. I really don't think you're letting anything out of the bag. I really don't feel like there's much communication. I really feel like you're sticking to your plans. You're making things happen. You're not speaking before what you want comes into fruition because you don't want to fuck anything up or give anybody else any room to fuck anything up. And I was just talking about like that level of wisdom being expressed by Aries in their video. And I mentioned like Gemini and Taurus, and I was just like, they know the things, but I don't know if they're really getting the things yet, like applying the wisdom, that they know, just kind of like this try to fuck with me if you want to kind of thing. This is what I'm going to do whether you know my plan or not. Kind of like for those of you Tauruses who not so long ago would let a good plan or two slip or something that's going on in your life slip just because you felt like you had it, even though it was probably against, spiritual judgment. You're not there anymore. You're totally on the lines of, I'm not speaking shit. But this person again intuits that you have options. This person sees that you, and I don't want, and after that I was gonna say like, oh, and that you have a decision to make. Like, no. You have options because of a decision that you already made. And I think what this is saying is that they don't know if they can become a decision again. They don't know if they can become a part of any decision for you in that way anymore, Like if they can become that relevant to be a part of a decision that you have to make. Like they at least want that. They at least want to be a part of a decision. But I think they feel as though they've been completely dropped. Ace of Wands, I feel like this is somebody who's really... We'll see what backs it up. I'll pull and see what backs it up. But this is somebody who really feels as though they've got a new attitude and they've got so much passion, more than they've had before, and they're ready to just show you that they have transformed and that things are different. A lot of that things are different. I feel like they're under the impression, Taurus, that if you just give them the chance, they will show you that they can elate you, that they can make you happy, that they can keep you on your toes, that they can fuck you better than they've than they have in the past. Like you haven't even seen it. Like they will just dig deep. I'm telling you how I feel. So if you feel uncomfortable from the cards, I'm sorry. Move on. But and this is Taurus. Wait, hold on. I'm bull gang. Yeah, I'm feeling it. But I feel like I would have to say that for another sign. Not gonna say who, but there are other signs out there you gotta give that to. Tauruses appreciate the real, but they feel like they are gonna give it to you like you ain't even had it from nobody else nor them. They talking about digging deep. They talking about north, south, east, west wall. And if it's vice versa, if it's if this is a woman coming to a bull male or another bull woman, they gonna put some things on you. if you gave them the chance to put it on you, oh Lord, I swear that would be their redemption. That would be like, that's their battle. That, like, if they, it's like they had a battle cry, and this is it. Like, they just, because nothing else is working. And I think it's amping up the passion that this person is feeling. It's amping up that just like they want to ravage you feeling, because they're mad at you. You hurt them. You They love you. They want you. They want to do some things to you to like let all that out. Like, if they could, they would, Taurus. They would do some things. Um, and yeah, with the impatience too. With the impatience tied into, like, this Ace of Wands too. Like, I don't know. Like I said, they want to recover. They want that key. Okay. Um, I don't know what else you have going on outside of this, because, like I said, I feel like there are options, and this is so weird because, like I said, I'm hashtag bull gang too, and I'm like kind of laughing because I've been trying to ignore that this is all going on with a particular person, but seeing this apply to me, I'm like, oh Lord, this is tickling. But but yeah, I whatever you have going on with somebody else, that may come into fruition, and will live for me to discuss that in your next reading, so on and so forth. But this is what you've got flowing for right now, coming from this person. This is the energy that was meant to come through, is of this person. Yeah, and I just want to say that because I know sometimes we watch the videos hoping to, we're just like, oh, well, I'll appreciate the messages as they come, but, it'd be cool to not hear about this person again, right? Like I told you myself, I was even trying to ignore some fra la la with this person. But yeah, that's the message that's here. That's what we got, and it's meant for us to work with for a reason. So I love you, Tauruses. Good night. I'm gonna get some rest.